Was a
go
prequel
back.
to this game.
Go back to that. We're gonna
2
do an
millenniums
intro.
ago, there was a war between the human world and the other, the underworld. But somebody from the underworld woke up to justice and stood up against this legion alone. His name was Sparta. Later, he quietly reigned the human world and continued to preserve harmony until his death. He became a legend. The legendary Dark Knight, Sparta.
Devil May Cry. Sorry, we closed at 9. Again, no password. I can't seem to get any real business. Whoa, slow down, babe. Well, what do we have here? Nature calls? It's in the back.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs, if you know what I mean.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of your kind comes around. And if I kill each one that comes, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later.
In that case, you should be used to this sort of thing.
Are you really the son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta? Didn't your daddy teach you how to use a sword?
Sword. Time to go to work, guys. Even as a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
What strength?
You were the first one to know about my vengeance. Looks like I'm getting closer.
It seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help, to put an end to the underworld.
What?
"20 years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus?
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island. The castle is above this cliff. Come on, let's go! Ha!
I always kind of found it weird in the beginning cutscene there where she jumps up and like Dante could clearly jump up too, but he doesn't.
Oh yeah,
Like,
totally.
Did you see that? Like whatever. But they
It's
want
to make you walk.
Yeah, they want you to build the atmosphere by going through this area here. So we get our first revival item immediately in the game, because it's just like, yeah, this game is hard as shit, so here's a free health item. God damn it.
Anyway, welcome to Devil May Cry. We're going to probably be going through the whole entire series, aren't we?
Yeah, I'd like to. God damn it. Dante, you bastard.
You got up there
There-
once.
Yeah, but it's hard to judge the depth. Like, God damn it! We're already having trouble with this. Okay. There it is. Okay. So I knew about those two hidden items, and that's probably about as far as my knowledge goes for the beginning of the game. Actually, there's one more hidden spot I know in this opening sequence, but that's it, and then everything from there is just completely dark.
Looks spooky.
So I've been wanting to play this game for a long time. Mission 1. Curse of the Bloody Puppets. Break the evil spell and open the cursed door.
In other words, kill everything in the room and open the door, right?
That's pretty much Devil May Cry in a nutshell.
There's no puzzles.
Well, there are puzzles. There are
Box
lots of
puzzles?
No. Don't even joke about that shit. That's not fucking funny.
Hey, that's funny to me.
And anyway, I think I remember fondly when this game first came out. This was like a launch title for the PS2, I think. When we had first gotten our PS2, when I had first gotten my first PS2, my dad had gotten this game, and he used to play Resident Evil a lot when I was a kid, and I would get scared the shit out of by that fucking game.
Oh, really?
So he played this game only when I would go to bed so that he wouldn't bother me with it. And like one day, so I had a window right by my bed when I was a kid, and one day the fucking window just like come crashing down and fucking just, so there was like the little latch opening for it, right, so you could open the window.
Yeah.
The latch broke and the window came slamming down, and it fucking scared the shit out of me. And I came downstairs, and Dad was playing this fucking game, and like I could not sleep, so he was just like, okay, you can stay up until school starts and watch me play this game. And I was already scared the shit out of, so I didn't mind seeing this game being played. How the fuck do I jump up there? There's a hidden item up there that I need to get to.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. God damn it. So the door over here, it's got this little red aura. That means that you need to have enough red orbs to open it. You need to pay for the door. Oh, I nearly had it.
It's so lame.
But there's like a little hidden cache of red orbs up top if you can get on top of it.
That's
Which
what you're
I
trying to do?
Yeah, I keep on forgetting how the fuck. Because you're supposed to be able to do like a wall jump. Oh, there we go. Okay, that did not work. Almost. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... It opens up with a freaking collectathon, which is kind of lame. You have to get all the red orbs in the room. Because it's like it wants to build the atmosphere instead of just throwing you straight into the action like the other games do.
Yeah, true that.
That's another reason why this game's a little bit more spooky and gothic compared to the other games. It's still combat heavy and really action oriented, but it's a lot more about building up the... It's like the Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil. It wants you to like memorize this area and like really feel like you're actually in this spooky ass fucking building. Come on, come on. See, there's another blue orb in there, and the blue orbs increase your health, your maximum health. Oh, I remember now. Okay.
You
gotta
remember
do-
how to get to it?
Yeah, you gotta do this thing called a stinger jump. So, when you press R1, you lock your position, because that's your lock-on button to enemies.
Yeah.
And you press forward and triangle? Come on.
You sure you don't have it yet?
Yeah, I think you need to buy it as an upgrade later, actually, now that I think about it. I know you can just fucking jump on top of that thing. I didn't go this way, did I?
Well, it's probably forcing you to do some replay, so it's got some replay value on that.
Yeah.
To-
There we go. Jumped all the way down here. Okay, one more time. Let's try to get this thing. There we go. No.
What are you trying to do here?
God, the platforming. I remember people talking about the platforming in this game being really difficult. gotta land up on the horse's head, and then you gotta jump up on the spear, because that's where the cache of freaking red orbs is. I'm pretty sure I have enough to open the door anyway, but it's like, it's also your upgrade points.
Yeah, exactly. So, which
So I
means
want to
you-
get this. Damn.
Man, you really suck at this, don't you?
There we go. Now we just gotta get up on the spear. There we go. Got it.
Wow.
Okay. Now let's go open up this door.
Is that the store up ahead
Yeah, it is.
with the big thing on his shoulders?
Yeah, that's a divinity statue is what they're called. But I'll get to that later when I can afford to buy Stinger. Door's locked, so you gotta go in here. There's like a key upstairs, I think. I can see the castle's garden from the window. Nothing interesting. It does that Resident Evil thing a lot because this game was actually the prototype for Resident Evil 4.
Really?
Yeah, they wanted to take the game into a more action-oriented direction, but when they started like getting way too freaking ridiculous with it, they were like, this needs to be a game of its own. It's a puppet that resembles the residents of this castle. That's kind of creepy. They made Onimusha in the same way as Resident Evil, where you would explore the castle. I don't know if you ever played Onimusha, did you?
Nope. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't played any of the Resident Evils. I haven't played Onimusha, and I played minimal of this. I played all of 4, and I played DMC a lot.
Okay.
So I kind of skipped a lot on the Capcom stuff.
Onimusha was a samurai game where you would fight demons, almost exactly like this, only it was a lot more slow-paced and methodical.
Yeah.
And Shinji Mikami, who was involved in the direction of both the Resident Evil games and Onimusha, and here comes a jump scare.
That's a jump scare?
It was back in the day. It's kind of like the first reveal of the zombie in Resident Evil 1.
Oh, really? I take it that Resident Evil looks a lot like this.
Yeah, it does. This game was the first game out of all of the like series that they were doing at the time to feature like full motion movement. Like you can you move the analog stick, you go that direction. And the other games you would like have to manually turn. It was on tank controls, so you press right and you would like rotate right, and then you would have to press forward to walk in the direction. You can't move in any direction like you can here. So this game was based off of both Resident Evil 4 and Onimusha, and they were going to make it a story about Leon, who's the main character of Resident Evil 2. And they gave him the white hair, and they gave him the dual pistols and everything, and then they started calling him Tony for some reason. And then they were just like, we're straying way too far away from Resident Evil. And Shinji Mikami took the melee combat from Onimusha, and there was actually a glitch in Onimusha, which had sword combat, right?
Yeah.
There's a closed lid that I can't go through, and this said...
Are we going to ignore the fact that that chick basically abandoned us?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Christ, they respawn. I forgot about that. Okay, so... Oh, that's right. I actually have to go into the menu and use the item. That's stupid. That's one thing that this game kind of lacks in. Where's the damn door that I used this on?
Isn't it down the stairs?
Or amulet. Oh, okay. That's for story purposes later in the game.
Yeah, didn't you have to go down the stairs?
Yeah. So, when Shinji Mikami was working on Onimusha, there was a glitch that allowed the character, if he wailed on the enemies enough with his sword, that they would, like, fly up into the air and start getting juggled.
Oh, wow.
And he really thought that was cool, even though it was a glitch, and they patched it in that game. He decided to implement that as a main gameplay element of Devil May Cry. Because he was like, that looks really cool. And that was where the whole idea of the style meter comes from.
Because he thought it was cool.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's why the gameplay mostly revolves around you melee hitting enemies, then hitting them up into the air, and then using your pistols to juggle them until they die. Okay, that's where I'm supposed to use the damn key. Some of them drop red orbs, some of them don't. Kind of annoying. This appears to be an engine used for repairing the
It's
bike
like
lane.
Zelda.
It's completely broken.
Smash all the pots. Smash them all.
It's only a toolbox with a bunch of useless junk inside of it. So, it's funny because Devil May Cry is kind of like this amalgamation of all these different gameplay designs, and it just works really well. And Shinji Mikami went to go and say in interviews and stuff like that games really aren't created from scratch, they're built from other games. So that's kind of his design philosophy, is that you don't want to necessarily rip off other games, it's just you
that you
use things that work, and if they work together well, you got a great freaking game, and that's what Devil May Cry is. It's a great freaking game, pretty much thanks to all these other great games.
Yeah, basically what didn't work in those games was what worked in this, right?
Yeah, pretty much. What was supposed to be glitches and broken designs and abandoned designs from other games is what made this game great.
That's cool, honestly.
This is mostly about having fun. That's actually what I like about the Devil May Cry series, is it doesn't try to take itself too seriously like Resident Evil and Onimusha did, especially Onimusha 4. Jesus Christ, that game went off the deep end with way too serious shit. That was never meant to be taken seriously to begin with.
Wow, he's blocking you, dude.
Yeah, let's see if he can block bullets. Never mind, he can block bullets.
Oh, nothing to block with now. He just dead.
God
oh
damn.
wow, dude, you're gonna die.
So here's a neat little thing about Devil May Cry is when you jump, that actually is your dodge button in this game.
Really?
You get just a small amount of invincibility frames when you jump.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you need to get out of the way of something, jump always. If we're switching off in every mission anyway, like I thought we were talking about. Okay, and you have to be moving in advance in order to move while you're jumping, otherwise he'll just neutral jump. You won't be able to control it in midair.
Did you just... You're shooting him in the nuts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Poor demon. Well, puppets don't have nuts. Or do they? Who knows? Dude, like, in general, though, like, I see where you're getting at, though. The atmosphere of this is pretty dark. I mean, think of the castle, the puppets.
Yeah.
Everything about it it just kind of sits together, you know?
Yeah, but at the same time, you're so freaking cool, and Dante, you know, he jokes about everything, and you got unlimited ammo pistols, and your sword does a shit ton of damage, that it doesn't feel that scary. You never feel like you're totally fucked, like in Resident Evil and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, have you ever played, like, Ninja Gaiden?
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't get past the worm in Ninja Gaiden 2. And I beat Ninja Gaiden 3. And the thing is, they are a shit ton. Those games are a shit ton of fun. But
goddamn, are they hard?
They're hard, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like points in those games where you're just like, this is impossible, you know?
I remember playing Ninja Gaiden, I think it was 2, and I died like so many times that it offered me the easier difficulty.
Yeah, I had
that
same
to you.
here.
Yeah, but it's like an insult too.
It is. It's like, well, hey, you suck ass. How about you fucking get this difficulty? It's asked me that numerous times, especially on Ninja Gaiden 2. Because I died trying to fight the werewolf boss so many fucking times. It was absolutely ridiculous. But I kind of, honestly, I kind of want to go back and play those games. But I wanna play. There's only like really one boss I really want to play in Ninja Gaiden 3. I thought Ninja Gaiden 3 was a lot easier than 2. And what was it? There's one boss that was created in Ninja Gaiden 3, and I can't. It was like it looked like kind of like an angel almost. It was really fast, and the only way I know everybody's got those one moves like where they can just like. It's basically, how should I put it? It's a technique, basically. They find a weak point in the enemy and they use that through the whole fight to beat them, right? But I never did that. I actually, like, tried to fight it fair and square, and I died so many times until I started getting a lot faster than it. But it had so much health, too, it kicked my ass.
I forgot that the enemies infinitely spawn in that room until you move on. So I was like, fuck it, I'm done. So that's the first mission of the game, and I'm really glad to be playing this. I don't know about you, but I really like this game.
Dude, I've never played it. I've played it. I enjoyed the part of it that I played. I never finished it. I think I got up to the spider or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was like, what, the first boss?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I enjoyed the game, so I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the story of this. So.
Yeah, for sure. And I have fond memories of watching my pops play this game, and I have friends that really like this series. For the story, for some reason, I never understood that. That's why a lot of people hate DMC Devil May Cry, because it retcons the entire story, but I was just like, this game... You'll see as we go through the game that this game has a story, but it's so ridiculous that I really could not give a shit about them retconning it.
But anyway, that is our first video. Thank you for watching the first mission with us.
Yep.
We hope to see you in the next few videos on this. We're going to be completing them.
Yep.
So, we'll...
Next time on The Late Game.